and I'll have you look to the right. See anybody coming in?
Traffic 46 Charlie.
Okay, good. And the runway's clear. Airspeed's alive at 30, 40. And climb out at 10 degrees nose high. Keep an eye on that guy on the left. Got a pretty good climb rate, 700.
Wind 210 at 7. Cessna 0 Papa Lima, contact Seattle departure.
0 Papa Lima departure. Seattle departure, 520 Papa Lima, 1000 on narrows 1.
November 520 Papa Lima, Seattle departure, radar contact, and in climb and maintain 3000.
3000 Papa Lima. Set it there and there. Reminder.
November 0 Papa Lima, just to verify your destination here, I'm showing Friday Harbor, is that correct?
Affirmative, 0 Papa Lima.
Bonanza 12 Tango, radar contact, 5 miles east of McCord Field. Seattle altimeter 3010, stay altitude. Thank you.
So now we're flying 250.
Approach on 125.9.
Heading to an altitude of 3000. So I can actually put on the autopilot, heading mode, and 3000. Set the vertical speed for 6. I'm in vertical speed mode, heading mode, with an armed altitude of 3000. So all I have to do now is
work the
rudder, because there's rudder trim here, so I work the rudder with my feet to keep the ball. The trapezoid centered there. I would be way, if I was doing that, see, I would be way off there. I'd have to put more left rudder in, and now when I go back like that, it's more linked up. You want to practice just pressing on the rudder and see what happens with this? Get a feel for it? You can look here if you like. And just try to practice keeping the ball centered. So a little bit more right rudder. So that ball centers.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
A little bit more right rudder. And just play with it a little bit until you get it centered.
Use the left vector for that traffic.
Oh, there you go.
VFR. November 0 Papa Lima, climb and maintain 4000.
4000 Papa Lima. 4000. We're just off of Fox Island, in and out of the clouds. That's Fox Island there that you can see there, and then that's McNeil Island.
Approach, Roger. You're still below my radar cover.
That's the Key Peninsula. So we're kind of headed towards the Key Peninsula before we turn north to Friday Harbor. They're trying to keep us away.
0 Papa Lima, turn right, heading 330.
330, 0 Papa Lima. That's pretty much direct Friday Harbor, so that's not bad.
2,300. November 75844, Seattle approach, Roger. November 12 Tango, traffic clock here, 2 to 3 o'clock now, 2 miles.
Direct Friday Harbor would be 334, so that's pretty close. There's not much wind. You can also see the wind here, 2 knots, tailwind.
November 0 Papa Lima, climb maintain 5000.
5000 Papa Lima. To do our en route checks on the climb, we got 28 volts plus plus. Good temperatures, all in the green.
Maintain 5000. November 0 Papa Lima, climb and maintain 5000.
5000 Papa Lima.
Number 12 Tango traffic, no factor. Resume mode navigation and contact approach. on 119.2, and a report with the ATIS for pain.
So now we're kind of in the in and out of the clouds a little bit. And
it is hazy up here.
Now we'll see if we can get on top or not. You know, the tops was supposed to be at 6,000 or 7,000, so we'll see. Might be able to get on top. You can see the outside air temperature is about 50 degrees. No risk of icing there. Even though the GPS is showing we're off track, we're doing vectors, so we don't really care about the GPS right now. Just keep it there for situational awareness. We're almost on top there, yeah.
Back to the Lima radar contact, 2 miles east of Olympia Airport. Take a turn left, heading at 250, climb and maintain 6,000.
You got your range ring set up too, that's good.
November 0, Papa Lima, turn 10 degrees right.
10 degrees right, 0 Papa Lima. We got about 800 feet to go.
Number back to the Lima when able, you're cleared direct to Hoquiam.
Would you like to try low flying on your side, or just watch it for a while?
I'm enjoying it. I'm just trying to soak all this in.
Okay, good. Yeah, so you can do your
scan.
This is your airspeed, your pitch, your rudder, altitude, vertical speed. So you kind of scan on your instrument scan left to right pretty quickly. It's for up and down, and then for left to right, see where wings level.
440, copy your traffic.
338 heading.
00 vector for traffic.
And pretty much on the nav.
Copy, 844.
To change the heading, all I have to do is turn this and the autopilot goes to that heading. 500 feet to go. See traffic over there, it's not a factor. Over here, it's not a factor.
You full rich all the way to hit cruise altitude?
Normally above 3,000 I lean it out, so that's a good reminder.
Oh, here we go. Okay, cool.
Valley Ho 844. Number 844, roger, resume
9 or 10 gallons an hour. Usually I get my EGTs around 1,500. That's the cylinder head temperature there.
We're keying on the hottest cylinder?
Hey, exactly. Oh, should be leveling off at 5,000.
Here we go.
About 2,500 RPM.
Does that give us about 75%?
A little below at this altitude, yeah. Our true airspeed's building up to about 110.
Medevac 3 Alpha Lima, contact Seattle Center 128.3. And
our distance to Friday Harbor is 70 miles. If we want more information, we can call up the flight plan. That gives you more detail.
Oh, that's cool.
For my vertical navigation, I can go over here and I can put in, if I want to be at Friday Harbor at pattern altitude of about 1,200 feet. Give me my top of descent in 26 minutes. But that would be if I was VFR. If I'm IFR, I just have to do what they ask me. The other thing we can do is can actually check the weather at Friday Harbor. Friday Harbor Airport, press the weather. That's the weather of Friday Harbor. Oh, that was 58 minutes ago. But the wind from the southeast, 8 knots, and altimeter is about the same as it is now. Little flag means it's VFR. Looks like they have no ceiling at all.
0 Papa Lima, climb and maintain at 6,000.
6,000 for 0 Papa Lima. Going to climb, so put in full power. Vertical speed mode. Do at 300 since it's only 1,000 feet. Nice and slow. Can clear that out. If we want to zoom in, we can adjust the range. One more detail. You see all that traffic around SeaTac?
Wow.
That's what we're staying away from. That's why he wanted us out here, yeah.
Departure Cessna 724 Golf request.
Also see your nearest airports. Want to know if we had a problem, we could go to Bremerton on a heading of 309. That way, only 4 miles out.
Number 2 for Golf, I'll check for you, standby.
2 for Golf, thanks.
We're above most of the clouds, but there are some clouds above us too.
Number 2 for Golf. I see one off of Boeing Field here. It's Car Olympia, and then eventually to 17 Sierra, is that correct?
That's affirmative, 792 for Golf.
That's the one you want now?
Affirmative, 2 for Golf.
Number 2 Golf. Number 2 for Golf, right, standby.
For Golf.
November 520 Papa Lima, contact approach on 125.6. Have a good day.
125.6, 0 Papa Lima, good day. 125.6. Set in, confirm 125.6. Listen for a couple of seconds. Seattle approach 520 Papa Lima, 5,500 for 6,000.
November 520 Papa Lima, Seattle approach, roger.
Even with all the smoke on, it's still a little bit hazy, but I'd rather have this than the smoke.
This is actually nice. Good practice.
Yeah.
Approach Lodi, Alaska 1007, descending via the Hawksland and southwest Kilo.
You can see that number right there is the vertical speed.
Seattle approach, expect runway 16 right.
The VSI right there, then this is altitude, airspeed, and then the true airspeed is down here. That's adjusted, as you know, for temperature, pressure, altitude.
Lima's now current at Seattle, and Seatac altimeter 3010.
Ground speed.
Cool. Cross track error.
United 759.
If I want to make that 0, I just go direct.
365, United 759.
The cross track error, then we'll go to 0.
Okay.
Because I'm resetting the purple line. It's kind of cheating. 300 feet to go. Right now it's in heading mode. If I wanted to follow the purple line, I would press nav mode, but I'm not authorized to do that because right now I'm on radar vectors.
Ah, okay.
Eventually they'll give me direct Friday Harbor, and then I can do that.
Okay, and the CDI would switch us over to the VOR, correct?
Yeah, that's what happened. That would be the localizer 1, VOR 2, back to G. For fun, we can put in the VOR around Cove, which is 117.2. Up here.
Skywest 4805, contact final 133.65.
You have a grand afternoon, 4805, 3365.
You as well.
Alaska 1007 officially has Lima.
Alaska 1007, thank you.
What we'll actually do is identify the station. So this 116.8, it's been identified by the computer and it puts in SCA. If I didn't see those letters, it means it's not identified. And the CVV is for Penn Cove.
Oh, nice.
There's actually bearing pointers here, so this bearing pointer for Penn Cove shows that if I flew 350, I go right to Penn Cove, and it's 42 miles away. I don't have to take it off GPS. I can still have GPS in the background and see the 2 VORs. And that's a legal requirement for your VOR approach. You have to be able to monitor it. So I could fly a VOR approach all the way to minimums, usually the GPS and bearing vectors for the VOR.
Oh, nice.
As long as they had those identified.
Oh.
I'm meeting the requirement. I'm going to pull the power back to 2500. In level. Terrain. See, there's a little TFR. It must be a forest fire or something. You have that on yours too? That little TFR to the west of us?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, right there, huh? Oh, 6,000 feet, 340.
Alaska
Good.
213, contact final 133.65.
Instruments look good.
Alaska 213, see you.
I can tweak the leaning a little bit. It was better where it was. About 8.3 is good. Right now we're within gliding distance of Apex. If anything happened, we could go to Apex Airport, which is right near Silverdale.
First Alaska
Also see that on the nearest here,
700
8 Whiskey 5, 4 miles away.
Alaska 1751, Seattle approach, expect runway 16 right.
And this over here is wind vectors. It's showing that we have a 6-knot crosswind from left to right, and no headwind, no tailwind.
How do you adjust the brightness?
Alaska 905, contact
Right now it's on maximum brightness. If I wanted to adjust it down, then I could do menu and the flight plan. PFD display right now is on auto at 100%. At night you can dim it down too, but there's limitations, yeah. Some people like it a little brighter, especially when you're looking the other way like that. They have sunglasses on. Could see a lot better if I didn't have adjustable transition lenses. If it's too bright for you, you can also bring these down too.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. That's pretty smooth so far, huh?
Wow, this is
Not
great.
a lot of bumps. We're approaching Silverdale. I'm flying even IFR. I like to have the VFR map in the background because I can kind of see where the terrain is and the cities. So you can have one pilot with the IFR chart on and one pilot with the VFR.
Sure. Hawks 4 with Kilo.
Horizon 2442, Seattle approach, good afternoon, expect runway 16 right. ATIS Lima is now current, Seattle altimeter 3010.
16 right, Horizon 2442.
It's a great day for IFR training.
Yeah.
How often do you get to fly, Eric?
With my students, I usually fly about 5-6 times a week.
Really?
Because I've got a few students in the club, and then maybe once in a while I go out for myself, but usually I'm with students. Usually Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are my flying days. I will have 2 to 3 flights a day for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sometimes Wednesday.
That's pretty busy.
Oh, it's fun. I enjoy it. Sometimes I do 3 flights a day, but that's a bit much. So usually by the end of the 3rd flight, I'm wasted. I think ideal is 2 training flights a day and a little break in between.
Yeah. Is it easier to fly IFR on your own or with a student?
It's actually a little easier on my own because I don't have to keep checking the student.
It's actually on the student.
Yeah, it's easier to fly on my own, but it's actually more fun with a student because it's more intellectually challenging. I like the intellectual challenge of staying ahead of the student and of coaching and encouraging them and finding the right mix of correction and just let them make their own mistakes to learn from their mistakes too. I actually encourage them to file actual IFR in actual conditions when we're training. That means I have to be especially careful that they don't bust altitude. There's some students I wouldn't do that with, but most students I trust enough to do that. To be on my game and catch it early, they're getting close to busting.
Alaska 1007, contact final 133.65.
This would be a good example of a student where you can't really see the horizon. You could kind of get a false horizon here.
There's no navigation at all, VFR navigation up here.
You're kind of tempted to think that line would be a horizon, but it's not really a horizon. It's a cloud bank. Our ground speed is about 114, it's not bad. The next frequency is probably going to be Whidbey, that's 118.2.
Density altitude 700. Thunderstorm. Information not available. Friday Harbor Airport, Friday Harbor, Washington. Automated weather observation 2201 Zulu. Wind 130 at 07. Visibility 8. Sky condition few 8000. Temperature 21 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 3009er. Remarks. Density altitude 700. Thunderstorm. Information not available.
It's not bad. You can hear it clear as a bell from 50 miles away. Not
That's
bad.
handy.
Yeah. This also has a repeat button, like if you miss a call, you can press this button and it will replay the last
Friday Harbor
message.
Airport, Friday Harbor, Washington.
Get out of here.
Automated weather
It's so good that you can't really tell if it's real or playback.
2201 Zulu. Wind 130
Just continue to cycle.
at 07.
I'll play the first one and then I'll stop.
Sky condition few 8.
And if you want to go back 3 or 4, then you can go
Temperature
like that.
to the altitude.
Alaska 1.
Alaska 7.
Alaska 2.
Alaska 1000.
Now we'll be back to the conversation.
Just push it again to turn it off.
Compass 5824 is 17,000, sending via the Hawks Landing north of Lima.
If you want to go back 6 conversations, you just press this 6 times.
16 right.
16 right, sorry, we're landing south for Compass 5824.
Compass 5824, Roger.
Automatically shut off when you get a call.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If I wanted to hear my last transmission, I just press this enough times to hear my call sign, and then I can replay and make sure I didn't miss a heading or altitude, something like that.
That's amazing stuff.
And this is the terrain feature. You can see the terrain here, based on the 1,000-foot and the 100-foot warning.
Approach horizon 2267.
And then if you want to know your range, you can actually go out here and
2000 Lima.
see how far we can fly.
2267 Seattle approach, expect runway 16 right. Descend and maintain 10.
The first one is with reserves. We can fly for 4 hours with reserves. And to the engine is dry. The fuel tanks are dry is the big one out there. We could go just on towards Graham Island there, all the way north of Vancouver Island.
Wow.
And then it would change. If I pull my power back, it would actually expand because that'd be more efficient.
Sure.
So it's a real-time adjustment. Really nice. When I'm finished with that, I go back in to my 5-mile ring. The distance between that plane and the circle is 5 miles.
November 0 Papa Lima contact, Whidbey approach 118.2, good day.
118.2, 0 Papa Lima, good day. Whidbey approach 520 Papa Lima, 6,000, heading 340.
520 Papa Lima would be approach. Whidbey altimeter 3012. Say request over at Friday Harbor.
520 Papa Lima, 3012, request visual Friday Harbor.
520 Papa Lima, proceed direct to Friday Harbor. Expect the visual approach. I'll have lower for you in 15 miles.
520 Papa Lima, direct Friday Harbor, expect visual.
Aircraft on 120.7. Say it again.
I'm going to go direct Friday Harbor, enter, put it on nav mode. Then I confirm it's arm nav, the 6,000. And I confirm on the flight plan, direct Friday Harbor 328.
Hi, Bravo Charlie, squawk 0154, would be altimeter 3012.
I got traffic coming up. One guy's above us and one below us, if you look right here. Up there. Might be able to see it on your iPad too.
Does he have 4,200 feet?
One guy's 4,200 feet above us, and the other guy I think is below us. There's like 2 targets on top of each other. Just see more detail. One guy's 3,500 below us. He's a lot slower, and the fast mover's on top of him, 4,000 feet above us. So we're kind of in a sandwich, but we got 4,000 feet on each side, so we're good. Probably won't be able to see him.
2 o'clock.